Hello, this is Miho. How are you guys doing? I hope your mental and physical health are good and fit. So today I'm in London, England. It started to shine again. Anyways, so to live who you are and be authentic you. So when you are thinking about living this way, probably you're very intuitive to what you're feeling and also very sensitive to what others are feeling too. So when you're faced with somebody who is very harsh or say something to tick you off, how would you deal with it? And even though you don't want to be like this person, you sometimes encounter those people who are harsh and tick you right off. And first, you don't react right away. When you react to it, it might start arguing because other people will love that too. They're almost looking for somebody to fit into. So when you do react, they love it and the arguments might heat up. So the trick is to really look internally. Does this feeling coming from myself or from other people? So this case, of course, is other people, so that you just let it go. And you observe that people who are giving harsh comments, that usually they are doing the same thing to the other people. So you don't need to take this as personal. That's the number one. When you know that that person does the same thing to the other people or similar things or attitudes to the other people, the problem or issue is with this person, not you. So they need to fulfill themselves to resolve their attitude, the way of dealing with things. And because they're frustrated or something is not clicking with them, so they kind of take it out on you or bring it out on people so that they feel released. It's a wrong way of releasing it, but they don't know any other way. So you just happen to be there and get this treatment or negativities. Then at the same time, you feel really bad. That's natural. People don't think, oh, I love it, do it again. When you think that way, it's great, but instantly the humans feel really bad and you put your energy down a bit, and you don't want to feel that bad feelings, right? But at the same time, when you have this feeling, you might have similar feeling in the past that's already passed, but you haven't resolved yet, and then you tie to it, to the feeling that you felt in the past, and then it brings it on to the present, that this event is happening, and then you feel even worse because you have this unresolved negative feeling that you felt that is still with you. So this is a good chance, a good time to release them, because there's no longer need or no longer serve you to improve who you are. So just let them go. And also that you don't want to become this kind of person who gives off the bad energy to bring people's feeling down. So number two, that you won't repeat the same attitude or the wording to the other people. And this explains how bad habits carry over to the next generation and next generation, because people think that this is the way it is to deal with things, and they don't think about it, they just react and they just repeat itself. But for you, thinking about, to live who you are, to be the best version of you, you have the smart or intelligence to stop yourself and think, oh, I don't want to repeat this. Especially when you're brought up, say, in a toxic parents or toxic relationship. And a lot of people repeat what they've learned, which is not a good thing, but they don't stop and analyze and think about it. So just they accept this is the way it is, and they repeat it to the next generation. So you're the one at this generation that you will think and stop. Okay, this is no good. I'm not going to repeat this ever again. And you will cut the chain of bad habits or bad way of thinking. And you will literally clear, the bad habits or bad thinkings at your generations. So you're not the one who's going to carry over to the next generation. So this is really good that you're the one who cutting the chain of the bad sequence of behaviors. So those little incidents that you feel bad, it's not always bad. It brings you, or being aware of those feelings, that's okay, this is not going to be repeated again. So you're not going to become the person who just gives off the bad feel to the other people because you're not fulfilled, you're frustrated, or you just couldn't release the bad feelings. So what it comes down is to really deal yourself, and you have the control of you, not the outside. You cannot control how this person will think or how to control others. What you can control of is just you. So always back to you. Calm yourself and steady yourself, and really look into your feelings and how your state of being is. Are you operating in really, really low frequency or low consciousness, or are you shifting to the better frequency, like higher consciousness level? So you have the ability to shift from bad vibe to the higher vibe. So this is more of your the habit of shifting from bad to good, and you have the control of that. So when you become fulfilled, because you're always calm yourself and being happy and joyful in that state of consciousness, to really fulfill yourself. And you can just brush those bad feelings off, because when you observe that person who gave you a bad feel are doing the same thing or similar things to the others, so you understand that, oh, that's not personal, and that's that person's the issues and problems. So you separate those two, and you're the one who just be in a good state of being, and that's all you need to do. Just stay in a good state of being and calm yourself and get out of that bad feeling, and you learn the lesson. Okay, I need to let go of those bad feelings, and you won't repeat that to the other people, so that you learn the lesson. Here and there you pick it up, or you remind yourself, and you can let go of all the feelings that you felt in the past that hasn't resolved. So it will bring up to the surface when you face that kind of situation, and that person is reminding you still have that bad feelings that hasn't resolved. So you just let them go, and you get lighter and lighter, and you just live your life and you want to be really happy and calm, and that radiates out of you, and the people around you feel really good as well, and your life goes on with a good vibe and a good frequency, and it brings good things. Okay, so observe people and be in a good state.